Hey guys, this is Tim Verdouw, and today I'm here with the one and only Todd Gross. Thank you for being here, Todd.
Hey Tim, it's good to be here. Hi.
Absolutely. So, yeah, I love Todd. I love the man he is. He's a good businessman. He always comes with great products. I always love to show Todd's product because when he comes with something, it's always good. Last time that we were together, he was interviewing me, but this time, Todd, it's the other way around. You're here with me today, and we're going to talk about the upcoming product. And like I always say with interviews, it's the other person that needs to do the talking instead of me. So, Todd, what do you have coming?
Oh no, now the pressure's on. Okay, well I'll tell you what it's
No
about.
worries.
We have always been at the forefront of the AI world. Now that all of a sudden it's a big hit, it's like, well, this is old hat for us. But while this has been going on, this big explosion of AI products, we in the meantime have taken our synthesis products, we've merged them together, we've improved them radically, and we are now putting it all under one roof. And wait until you see the amazing, amazing humatars, as we call them. Those are those
Yeah.
real human based avatars. And wait till you hear the voices on our new text to speech. And wait till you see the dazzling images on our text to image. It's absolutely mind
Absolutely.
blowing.
You,
And you can get it all in one. And that's what I'll be talking about today, Tim. So tell me whenever you want, I can tell you
Awesome.
more about the
Yeah, I
product. I can
already
show
I
you
already
examples.
heard some voices and they are really amazing. I think they're the best voices I've ever heard. I've seen the images; they're great. So I think it's a good idea to just dive into this. That you show us what you got and what's coming. Um,
Okay, why don't I do that? I'll dive right in, but I just want to say right off the bat that the reason that these are so incredible is because we're talking about real human based stuff. In other words, it
mm,
derives a real human being, a real actor, and that's why everything looks so good and everything sounds so good. So let's head inside so that you could see what we're going to be, doing here. So we're
mhm.
actually inside right now what's called Synthesis AI Studio. And even though there's a lot of little things that we aren't showing you right on the front screen, when I say little things, I'll explain as I go along why there's actually extras built in there. But we have the three big pillars: the AI voices, that's what you commonly would refer to as text to speech. But in this case, these voices can actually speak with each other. It's
Oh
not
yeah,
just one way. It's not like just the script is read. You can
it's
actually
like a
have
conversation.
have a conversation, right? And then we have AI humans. That's number two. Those are those, you're just seeing a few of them here. Those real human based avatars, and that we call them humatars. We always have. And then we have AI images, which is really interesting. Um, the AI images, just in the last week, literally, it was 7 days ago, I think today that we're recording this, that we were able to upgrade to the absolute latest, best in the world text to image. And we'll be showing you examples of that as well. But
Nice.
let's take it in order, Tim. Let's
Hmm.
start out with AI voices
Yeah.
and then we'll take it from there. Now, for AI voices, you would just basically click on it like that, and immediately you'll have this area here that says explore, and it shows just some of the people that produced the voices. So when you click on explore like that, then you're into what is the beginning of a conversation. So, for instance, we have automatically Ian was just thrown up there, but we don't really
Hmm.
necessarily need to have Ian there. But then we could click on add paragraph on the bottom left, and we could actually start a conversation. Now, we don't want Ian to talk to himself. So, what we
Hmm.
do is we go to the left hand side, we're going to pick an actor, and you click on show all. And then this is my favorite part because I like to pick the voice type that we call ultra lifelike. So we have, for those of you that get the bundle, which almost everybody will because it's just such an amazing deal in this case, you will be getting 100 ultra lifelike voices. And now I'm going to pick a gender, and let's say I started with female. Now, of the female ultra lifelike voices, there are some that I would like more than others. So, for instance, Angie was picked here, and I gave her a heart earlier. So I would actually just select her like that, and then I would add, and then I'm back to my conversation, and Angie's there. So I would put
Oh, nice.
Angie.
So you basically add voiceovers to your conversation that you can select in this editor.
Right. So then I would say something like, I'm not feeling well today since it is raining outside, something like that. And then we then go, it's add another actor time for the second part. So we're going to this time pick a male. We'll do a male, and the voice type will do ultra lifelike again. And this time, let's pick Geralt and add. And now we have a choice between Angie and Geralt
Nice.
because we picked those two. Ian was never really there. He was just to show that you could put something in there. So we picked Geralt, and then he says, I'm so sorry to hear about that. Actually, I'm having a great day here in Orlando. And then, assuming that's the end, what we would do is we just put our cursor at the very beginning and we'd preview it by pressing the play button on the bottom. And then it's going to take, maybe a minute to actually get that going. And then it'll play those voices. After we hear this, I'll actually show you how you can make a full conversation, a full podcast with an example that I have. And I'll show you that in just a sec.
Cool. So basically you're adding speakers to your conversation. And how many speakers can you add to one conversation?
Oh, virtually endless. I mean, we have 100 ultra lifelike voices, and we have 350 or so of the other voices.
I'm not feeling well today since it is raining outside.
I'm sorry to hear about that. Actually, I'm having a great day here in Orlando.
All right, so let's listen to how it would sound. Were you able to hear that on that side?
Yeah, I
Tim?
was able to hear that. Definitely.
Okay, fine. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop sharing this tab, and I'm going to share another one, and it's going to give you a full conversation that we've made so you could hear how that would come out.
Is that the same conversation that you showed to me?
Yes, you've already heard
cool.
this.
That's a
Tell
cool
me
one.
when you're ready, Tim.
Yeah, I'm ready here.
Hi, I'm Roger, a successful digital marketer.
And I'm John, still climbing that corporate ladder.
Remember our college dreams of financial freedom, John?
I haven't forgotten, Roger. Still dreaming.
I found a way to turn dreams into reality, John. Ever heard of Synthesis AI Studio?
No, Roger, I haven't. Please tell me more.
It's a powerful platform for generating ultra-lifelike voiceovers using artificial intelligence. Maria, what do you think?
Oh yes, Roger, it's amazing. It uses advanced AI technology to create extremely realistic voiceovers. You can create different voices for videos, podcasts, or any digital content without hiring professional voiceover artists. It's cost-effective and efficient.
Exactly, Maria. It's a game changer in the digital content world.
Okay, so I'm not going to play the whole thing.
Oh, wait,
until
Todd. Wait, Todd, because I want to hear from 1 minute because I really like that voice.
Okay.
Just play it.
And to those watching, join us in exploring these revolutionary tools. Your digital future starts now.
You just heard a superb example of our AI Voices multi-voice functionality. With AI Voices, our ultra-lifelike voices are synthesized from real human voices. There are none out there better sounding. You will get 100 of these ultra-lifelike voices. And if that's not enough for you, you will also get to select from 140 languages and 307.
That sounds amazing, right?
Natural sounding.
Yeah, I have to turn it off. I'm getting butterflies in my stomach. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you why. I'm a little nervous because that guy's voice is actually better than my voice, and I'm a voiceover artist.
That voice is so ridiculously good. And the other one, there was also one at 185.58. It was Elon. That one was also awesome.
Yeah,
I don't know.
and it takes a little trial and error, but then you could just, you could put the ones that are your favorites. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I'm sharing the screen again, by the way.
Yeah.
And, you know, I don't know what to say. I mean, it's gotten to the point where that is actually better than most of the voiceovers you'd hire somebody to do on Fiverr, or at least a
Yeah.
good number of them. You know, it's obviously competitive anyway
Yeah.
with what you'd get on something like Fiverr.
Yeah.
So I'm really, really excited about that module. Now, there's a lot more to this, but I need to move on, Tim,
Yeah, sure.
because we have so much to cover. And the next one, of course, is our trademark, our hallmark one, the one that made us famous, and that is the humitars, or the AI humans, as they're called. Now, with those, what you do is you would click on Explore, and then you'd pick a template. So, for instance, I did this one last night right here, strategies webinar, and then you would just add the template in. It could be a blank template like the default, and then you could just have move everything into another video editor afterwards with your humitar in it. But this one already had some information here that I was able to change, and then you could pick your humitar here on the left. And one
Yeah.
of the things you could do is you could change the face of them, believe it or not, innumerable numbers of times.
Wow.
And the way you do that is with what we call the face swap option. And you're actually able to change that face, which is, just one other thing that is built in that
Amazing.
previously we had sold as a separate item.
So you could base it on your own face.
Yeah, you could actually change it to. We did that with your face on one of them, as a matter of fact, and you played around with it with
Yeah.
with Brad Pitt and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you could have it look approximately like yourself, but the hairstyle has to be similar in order for it to really look like you.
Yeah.
And then so you have all these to choose from on the left, and then let's just see how this came out, because basically I did this last night, and I would do that by going into what we call the My Studio. On the left, there's a tab, My Studio. And then you could choose when you're in, well, let's go home. Let's pick AI humans again. Now let's go to My Studio. And that's the voices. Oh, here it is. Upper right, AI humans. And this was mine from last night. So let's take a look at that. We'll do open this video. And let me know if this opens in another window, or if you could see it.
I can see it.
You can see that,
Join
right?
us for the Synthesis AI Studio webinar on Friday, the 11th of August at 8 a.m. Eastern Time, with a follow-up live webinar the following morning on the 12th of August at 10 a.m.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you can.
Join us for the Synthesis AI Studio webinar on Friday, the 11th
All right,
of
she's
August
repeating.
at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, with a follow-up live webinar.
You can go back.
So yeah, and I know that Luann's been working on this one here, and what she did is she did a demo. So she actually had, like, in the background, the whole demo running, and then she had that particular AI avatar, pop in at one point and kind of say hello during that demo, and that's one thing that you could do with it. Here's a project from. This is going to show it right over green screen.
Oh yeah.
Here's one right over green screen as an example. And I just put it into edit mode is what I've done by clicking on it. Let's see if I can actually show this one from before. Open this video.
Next, we have our incredible AI images.
Yeah, so she's
You
just
start
doing
with your
at
prompt
that
and
point
type, or
in
paste
audio.
it here. If you aren't sure about your prompt,
Yeah, that was interesting. All right, and this is the one I wanted to show you. That's right on green.
All the tools, all in one place. The best human voices available, humitars to speak what you want.
Now, what's interesting
Nice.
about that is the lip syncing is really good with this product. So if you look very closely at the words, at the pronunciation, it's matching. I'll show you that one more time.
All the tools, all in one place. The best human voices available, humitars to speak what you want. Flip faces, create stunning images and more, and all unlimited with AI script and prompt assistant built in. All this at over 70% off when we
Okay, so what you would
Nice.
do with these, obviously, is you'd include them in a video of any kind that you're making, so that you can actually just type, and you could get these real human voices, to
Hmm.
actually speak, as these human avatars, these humatars are talking.
Yeah.
So you could use them as spokespeople. You don't have to be in your videos. You could
Nice.
actually use them. And if you want to change their face, you could do that as well and change it to something else. I may have an example somewhere of that. I'm trying to think where I would have that example.
Hey, Todd, and if I'm correct, what I just saw, you're able to create multiple slides?
Yes, absolutely. I forgot to write down how many on the cheat sheet, but I know that it's about 12. So you have
Nice. So,
you have like a dozen slides,
so
so that you're
you could
able
do
to
one
change
person.
the scene, and you're able to have them talk to each other that way.
Yeah.
And there's even a way that you could put more than one onto it at a time.
Okay, so
So
you can have multiple on one slide.
yeah, there's a trick to do that, and
Okay.
our beta testers figured that out. It
Oh,
wasn't
nice.
intended originally, but he says it's a 5-minute trick, and we're going to be handing that out during the webinar, how to do
Oh,
that,
nice.
how to put them all on one slide.
Mm.
But if you don't, then there's instructions, and I want to show you how easy the training instructions are. See where it says training on the left?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, right here, and this is probably going to open up a new window. Uh-oh, but let me see what happens if I could switch to it.
Yeah, I can see that.
You could see that?
Yeah.
Okay, great. All right, watch this.
Hi, in this video we are going to learn how to add multiple voice actors to a voiceover.
Oh, okay, that was the AI voices. Let's go
Mm-hmm.
to humans
Oh, nice. It's in tabs.
try that again.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome back. In this video we are going to learn how to add multiple humitars to your video.
Ah.
Okay, so AI Humans has the option of adding slides to your video. So depending on your plan, you can add up to 12 slides to your video. Each slide can have up to 1 minute of content, and each slide can have a different humitar. Let me show you how. So the first slide has Amy as the humitar. The second slide can have a different humitar. The third slide also can have a different humitar, and the fourth slide also can maybe have Lee as the humitar here. Okay, so this is how you add multiple humitars to your video, and uh, and not only that, once the video is rendered, it would be a seamless transition from one presenter to another, and it would make the video look extremely interactive. So this is how you can go about adding multiple humitars to your video. Thank you.
So those are
Nice.
bite-sized
Mm.
chunks of training. So I'm glad that we threw that in, because you could see
Yeah.
those are all fairly short YouTube videos that you could watch so that you understand. And
Mm-hmm.
there is an overall,
Overview.
overview. Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you, Tim, as well.
Nice.
So those are our humitars, and as I said, there's so much more to it, like the
Mhm.
face swap, etc. But I need to move on to the next
Yeah.
thing. So let's go back to the home, and I want to show you the amazing AI images. So the AI images, where it says coming soon, coming soon, coming soon, we
Mhm.
actually have a way for you to do that now. It's in our old platform, and until it's infused into the new platform,
Okay.
you'll be able to remove image background, remove video background, remove AI object. You can do that now,
Mm.
even though it says coming soon. It's just not in this particular login. So I just
Yeah.
wanted to make that
Okay.
clear. But
Mhm.
you start with a prompt, you just click on explore, and then all you do is you write what you want to see. Now, normally, I'd say, go to the right here and pick some things to help you.
Mhm.
Like if you have the full bundle or the upgrade, you'll be able to pick the artist, the illustrations,
Mhm.
the art style, and all that. You can enable photorealistic mode. But all I did to get some of the incredible images you see on the left is I didn't even do that. All I did is just pick square, horizontal, or vertical. And then from there, I picked the resolution, 1024p, or 512p, and then I just wrote what I wanted to see. So,
A beautiful lake between the mountains and sunshine.
all right. And we'll visualize that.
Mm.
So, it could do nature, like you just suggested. It could do animals. It can do people. It can do, but unlike previous text to images, they don't come out wonky. They almost always come out really good. You still get 4 choices. It gives you 4 different selections, trying to guess what you want, because the more you write in terms of your description, the better.
Wow. That looks stunning.
Yeah, I mean, I actually had to catch my breath when I saw that just now.
You were quiet for a few seconds.
The thing is, and I'm going to switch to full screen here, all right? So that you're able to see some of the ones that I did, just like we did just now, all right?
Okay, you're going to switch now?
Yeah, I'm going to switch over to full screen, share entire screen. I want to show you a few things. One thing is, now the celebrities really look like what they are. So I wrote Brad Pitt here, screen 3, share. You could see that now, right?
Yeah. Oh, wow.
So I wrote Brad Pitt lying in a field of flowers. All right. Then I said, oh my goodness, it really looks accurate. Let me try something else. Well, I know what the fall foliage looks like in the Adirondacks in New York State. That's the mountains in northern New York, Tim. And I know what the foliage should look like, what kind of trees they have, the red maples and sugar maples. And I know what the mountains look like. They're rounded on top. And I wrote that I want to see a white sailboat on a lake in the Adirondack Mountains, early October, fall foliage. And look what I got. It's exactly what the Adirondacks look like in New York State. I said, all right, this is crazy. It knew right away exactly how to portray that image. Well, I just came back from a cruise to Alaska, Tim. I literally was on a cruise in Alaska in June. One of the things that happened is we sailed up, or we rode up, something called Tracy Arm, which is a fjord. And in that fjord, which is a channel of water that goes in towards a glacier, it was created by the glacier, which is retreating. I got off the cruise ship and I got on a small boat. And the boat went towards the glacier, and I took a picture of my Disney cruise ship. And I wanted to see if I could recreate that picture just by saying Disney cruise ship up the fjord with glacier in the background. And it came out almost exactly the way I took that picture.
Oh, wow.
It was phenomenally close. I even said in my prompt, put a few small icebergs in there. And it
so you didn't upload a photo here?
I don't have the photo myself that I took, but it's very.
No, I mean you didn't upload a photo, a preview photo.
No. That's one thing you could do, is you could upload a photo for it to base off of. But I didn't have to do that. I mean, it got the colors right of the top and everything. Everything is just, extremely accurate.
Wow.
Including the life rafts and everything. I mean, it was just so close to the way it looked, the original, that I was stunned that it came out so remarkably similar. It knew the Disney ship look, it knew the fjord look, it knew the iceberg look, it knew how the mountains come straight out of the sea look. It was just incredible. And that's what we've got now for our text.
That's amazing.
So we have more I could show you. So let me just take these off, and I'll show you some that I just did, like I did Tom Cruise last night. I wonder if I could show it. I was writing an email.
Yeah.
Can you see this, or is it in a different window?
Yeah, that's the same window.
Okay, so what I did here, Tim, is I was writing an email and I was trying to say you should be on the webinar. So all I did is I said Tom Cruise pointing to the camera, right?
Wow.
So I was able to use that for my email. So
He's pretty
again,
accurate.
stock photos not necessary anymore, right?
Wow.
Then the cat ones are too funny with the cat. I have these cats playing with toys. They're so cute. It looks just like my kitty. Where is she? I will show you. It looks like my cat. I have a great cat
Oh wow.
playing with cat toys, and then of course I couldn't stop making fun of the cat. The lion, the details on the
Oh
lion.
wow. Yeah. They look amazing.
And the gray cat is always sleeping in a gray blanket. So I wanted to see if they can
Wow.
reproduce
This
that.
is a nice one.
Yeah. Then I wanted to do newsrooms. So let's say you have a green screen and you stand in front of your green screen and you want a background for that.
Oh wow. So you can also do such pictures now.
You could do studio backdrops. So
Oh wow.
I wanted to see if it was similar to CNN, and it actually turned out to be very, very similar to CNN's real studio.
Wow.
That's not the CNN real studio. That's the fake one that we made. But I happened to have, done a search on that, and I realized that. Then I wanted to see. We saw the foliage was accurate, correct, for New York State. I wanted to see if it would differentiate the foliage to make it accurate for Colorado and that area. And sure enough, it knew about the aspen trees. The aspens are yellow, and that's the color they turn all at one time in the fall out west, and was able to make that distinction. I think in this case, I was doing Utah. I set up Little Cottonwood Canyon. So once again, it's a new high in terms of the images that you can create. You can create, of course, fantasy images as well. There's a typical fantasy image. I didn't say photorealistic in this, so it just automatically thought when I put in the prompt that it was more of a fantasy, sci-fi gaming type of image, because I didn't specify, and that's what it gave me for my astronaut on the moon with Earth in the background.
Very nice.
Yeah. And as I said, basically, Tim, we're just scratching the surface here, but all the big demo, of course, is going to be during the webinar itself, which is coming up on Friday evening.
Talking about the webinar, Todd, when is the webinar going to happen?
Yeah, so you can get all three of these amazing tools, the mind-blowing AI on Friday evening at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. That is, of course, the 11th of August, or you could do it the following morning on the 10 a.m. webinar that we're going to have, and that's going to be 10 a.m. the 12th of August. But if you can at all make it, I know it's not perfect time for a lot of folks, but if you can make it, we are going to be doing this on a so-called dime sale, which means the price is going to be going up during the course of the webinar for every 33 that are sold.
So, and the price increase starts at Friday already?
Yeah, it's going to start Friday evening, even before we launch the product, because what we're doing is those that attend the webinar are getting special pricing that nobody else is going to get later on.
Okay, that's cool.
Plus, we're giving out a coupon as well.
Yeah.
Plus, if you already own any synthesis product, any other module, any one of these, if you already have, for instance, the voices, the text-to-speech, or you already have the images from us, you'll be getting a special coupon to get the entire package at a huge, huge discount as well.
Okay, nice.
So you want to definitely attend that webinar to make sure you are able to get that lowest price before the price starts going up, and that you're able to utilize your coupon as well. And that is just one of the little things we're doing on the webinar. We're also giving away a free copy of the software. We're also giving away money, actually cold hard cash, PayPal. So bring your PayPal email with you. We're going to be asking questions, and if you get the right answer and you're the right number, we're going to pick them from a random number of people, then you can actually win money as well, or win a free copy of this. So there's
Cool.
many reasons to show
Yes.
up on this webinar.
Nice. So yeah, if you're watching this, you're probably on one of my pages, and if you want to sign up for the webinar, then of course the link is below the video where you can sign up, and yeah, be sure to attend. So it's Friday evening, right? And Saturday morning.
Friday evening, the 11th.
Nice.
That's Eastern time. So that's in the wee hours of the morning. Stay up late if you're over in Europe.
Exactly.
Really late. If you're in Asia, get up.
Exactly. That will be midnight here in Europe, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Todd. I think you showed us an awesome demo of this product. I'm impressed by what I've seen so far. So if you want to see more of it and more details discussed, make sure to be on that webinar. And especially if you want to get the best price and not paying more later, make sure to be there. Register through the link below. And Todd, again, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. And just remember, this is quality that we're talking about here.
Absolutely.
This isn't just this throwaway AI stuff that you see all over the place. This
Absolutely.
is the quality that everybody else will be jealous that you have.
Absolutely. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching.
Bye-bye, Tim.
And
Thank
talk
you.
to you guys soon. Cheers.